Hey, what is up, guys? This is Alex with Rise Up Life, and today what I'm going to be talking about is how to stop overthinking and negative self-talk. Now in this video, I'm going to be going into a practical step-by-step on things that you can apply today to stop the overthinking that you might get on a day-to-day basis, or whenever it is that you have a bad situation and your mind starts going on, holding on to that dear moment that already happened and trying to find a solution so desperately. Now, before we get into this video, make sure you like and subscribe to this channel. Hit the notification bell so that way you guys get notified when I release another video. So that way you get notified when I release another video. As you may know, the main purpose of this channel is to help you and many others reach their full potential in life. But without further ado, now let's get into it. So you must know that if you are a human, overthinking is completely normal, all right? It is something that we do, and it is basically tied to our sense of self or the ego. It is basically our minds going on about past or future occurrences that have already occurred or might not even occur. But what you might and must know, is that it is completely normal. Now, you might have experienced this type of overthinking when either you have a bad day or you had some type of altercation. Let's say that you had a bad date or you got rejected, and your mind starts spinning. It just starts replaying the situation that already happened, and you're trying to find an answer or change the situation at hand. Basically telling yourself, you could have done this differently, or you could have said this. A great example of this is when you have an altercation, and then after the altercation, you start telling yourself, oh, I should have said that, or I should have actually done this differently. Now, I'm not saying that it is completely bad to replay situations that you have on a day-to-day basis. It's actually something that can help you become a better person and learn from your past experiences and just move on. However, it becomes a problem when it starts affecting your state of mind, and essentially you're just self-deprecating yourself, putting yourself in a bad state, and actually getting anxiety or basically overthinking. So the very first step to stop overthinking is to just acknowledge it, accept it, and acknowledge it out loud. So in an example where you have just accept it out loud to yourself. In an example where you have a bad altercation, just say, okay, you know what? I'm overthinking. It's completely normal. Anyone and everyone that is human has it. And this is actually going to give you a sense of comfort. You see, by acknowledging and accepting it, you're accepting that you're human and that you're not perfect. And nobody is perfect, essentially. So just make sure that you accept it and move on. So the second step to actually stop overthinking is to acknowledge how you feel, okay? So not only call yourself out that you're overthinking, but acknowledge how you feel when you're doing it. So if you are feeling anxious, how are you feeling? Are you feeling anxious? Are you feeling sad? Are you feeling depressed? Call yourself out. So in an example where, let's say that you got either rejected, right? Say, I am feeling ... because of ... And in further example is that you can say, I am overthinking right now, and I am feeling anxious because this happened, and I'm trying to change the situation. However, I am starting to overthink, and this is completely normal. Everyone and anyone that has it, and it's human, starts to overthink at some point. You see, by acknowledging your emotions, you're accepting the fact that something is going on on in your daily life. So instead of trying to mask it, you're being completely true to your core, and you're embracing that actually you're not feeling at your highest. And that's what life is all about. You're not gonna have all highs, and they're not gonna be all lows. It's gonna be a constant roller coaster. So by acknowledging your emotions, you can just accept it to yourself, be true to yourself, and move on from it. And now the third and final step to stop overthinking is to focus deeply on whatever it is you're doing. Now, Eckhart Tolle, in his book, The Power of Now, calls this focusing deeply on the present moment and intensely focusing on whatever it is at hand. Now, if you want to read more about this book, I'll go ahead and include the link in the description below, so that way you can get the book in Audible, or actually get the book in Amazon, or whatever you want to do. That way you can get your hands on it and read more about becoming present in the moment. So by accepting your emotions, calling it out loud, and focusing deeply on whatever it is you're doing, you are disrupting your chain of thought. You're stopping whatever it is that's causing that overthinking, and you're focusing on whatever it is you're doing at hand. So let's say that you're overthinking and you're washing your hands. Focus deeply on the emotions that you feel, right? How does it feel when the water hits you? Does it feel good? Does it feel refreshing? Does it feel wonderful? This is gonna actually put you in a better state because you're focusing to your deepest core. So instead of thinking of future or past occurrences, like right now, we're right now in beautiful Las Vegas. It's kind of hot, to be honest, but the breeze from behind the waterfall at the Mirage is feeling wonderful. So I'm not thinking about anything else that's happening except now. And I am deeply rooted in the present moment. So these are 3 steps that you can start doing today and stop that overthinking and the anxiety that you might get on a day-to-day basis. This is also going to help you with that negative self-talk and that little voice that eventually betrays us every now and then. We all have it. I have it. Everyone has it. So like I said, do these 3 steps and even back it up with some affirmations, which I'll get into in another video. Make sure you like and subscribe to this channel. Hit the notification bell. And thank you so much for watching. If you think that this video could benefit you or someone you know or a friend, make sure you share it with them. Like I said, our main purpose for this channel is to help people reach their full potential in life and just rise up. This is Alex with Rise Up Life, and I will see you, my friends, on the other side. Cheers.